Dalton, Veronica, Cando, and Isidorix went back to Veronica's lake house that evening to have some drinks and talk. Isidorix and Cando instantly teleported to her house, while Dalton and Veronica cruised there at a relaxing pace. Veronica pulls up in the front of the house in her baby blue Porsche and greeted by Cando and Isidorix. So, this is your lake house. I like it. I like it too. Why don't you come inside with us? Dalton, Veronica, Cando, and Isidorix go inside the house and sit down on the couch in the living room. Would you like a drink? What do you have? Something we earthlings call beer. Beer, sure. Splendid. I'll get us some beer. Dalton would you like a beer? Sure. Veronica goes to the refrigerator in her kitchen and grabs a beer for each of them. Get the beer. They all take a swig of the beer, Cando and Isidorix being aliens from planet Jandaku, where they don't have beer. Don't know that beer is an alcoholic beverage that can inebriate those who drink it. Cando and Isidorix seem a little intoxicated after drinking some beer. This beverage that you call beer is good. Also, it gives you a nice feeling. I agree. I'm glad you gave me beer. I'm happy to hear that you're happily drinking beer. Now, you should keep drinking beer. Would you be like beings a person and alien? Like to go to the Dream Love Theater tonight to see a movie. What's showing? It's a double feature. That movie from the late 70s featuring Sigourney Weaver, Alien, and a new movie called Unseen Presence. That'd be wonderful. Great. We will tomorrow night. Starts at 7 p.m. Sure. The next evening arrives and they go to the Dreamlove Theater to see Alien. They walk up to the concession booth to order buckets of popcorn. The same woman at the booth is there. Let's just call her the woman at the booth. How can I help you people? I would like a bucket of popcorn. Wow. Are you a real-life alien? How coincidental. You're going to see the movie Alien here. Big deal. Just give me the fucking bucket of popcorn. No need to get rude on me. Okay, I'll say it without the rudeness. May I please have a bucket of fucking popcorn? Are you sure you want a bucket of popcorn? Yes, I'm sure. That's not very convincing. You must convince me on a psychic level that you truly want a bucket of popcorn conveying to me in psychic images and notions the exquisite pleasure that popcorn brings to your mind and your soul as it excites your taste buds in a way that sends you into a realm of culinary delight that is orgasmic in its nature. Okay, I'll try. Candle looks into the woman's eyes and tries to convince her on a psychic level that he truly wants a bucket of popcorn. There, are you convinced? No, absolutely not. So I can't have it a bucket of popcorn? No, you can't. What can I have? Yeah, you could have a Mounds bar and a glass of water. A Mounds bar. I hate those. I hate coconuts. Why do they sell those to people and aliens? They suck. Too bad, Cando. That's all you can have. A Mounds bar and a glass of water. A Mounds bar and a glass of water. That's all you get. I'm getting more than a Mounds bar and a glass of water. Sorry, Kando, that's all you get. A Mounds bar and a glass of water. No, ma'am. I'm getting more than a Mounds bar and a glass of water. No, Kando, sorry. For you, it's just going to be a Mounds bar and a glass of water. That's all you get. A Mounds bar. And a glass of water. No, ma'am. Sorry, Kando. That's all you're getting. A Mounds bar. And a glass of water. That's all you get. No, ma'am. All of a sudden, Kando grabs onto the woman, holding her hostage. I would like to announce that I cannot abide by the rules of this theater, of this movie theater. I am a real-life alien with many supernatural powers. I can teleport in time and space, psychokinetically move large objects, even buildings and cars, suspend people in vulnerable positions, and send people to a place of alien enslavement on planet Jonacue. Are you sure that all I can have is a Mounds bar and a glass of water? Here's your hot buttery popcorn, Kando. Thanks, that's what I thought you would say. They went to the theater to watch Unseen Presence and Alien. They were watching Unseen Presence and didn't see any imagery on the screen. Where's the movie? It's called Unseen Presence. You don't see it on the screen. You see it in your mind. That's where it takes place. We enter the movie together and we can interact with the characters. Wow. The scene at the Dreamlove Theater is to be continued. Dalton and Veronica are sitting in the Dreamlove Theater waiting for Unseen Presence to begin. All of a sudden, Dalton and Veronica are on the set of a movie being filmed in Hollywood called Parallel Narrative. They have been psychically teleported to this movie. They look around, and it appears to be the same set as the original. Movie Heathers. They see Denise DeNovi on the set. Hi, Dalton. Hi, Veronica. Hi, Denise. Where are we? You're on the set of Heathers. In parallel to the filming of Heathers are the events that took place that were not seen in the movie. Did you ever stop and think about what was taking place in parallel at the moment that scenes in movies are taking place? Yeah, I have, Denise. So have I, Denise. The movie that you're in is a sort of montage of the scenes that took place in parallel to the scenes from Heathers. When you watch a movie that is set in a particular location, you see only some of what took place. There are other events taking place that don't make it to the film. This film that you are in is called Parallel Narrative. It is a sort of montage of scenes that represent the events that also took place during the filming of Heathers in the town it was filmed in. That's awesome. I'm happy to be a part of it. Okay, now that you know what you are in, let me tell you what this scene is about. This is the cafeteria scene. In this scene, Veronica Sawyer meets JD for the first time. At the end of that, scene upon leaving the school for the day, in parallel to what you see in the movie Heathers, Veronica meets Dalton Donner in the parking lot. Veronica is walking up to her car and is greeted by Dalton. Now, here's your dialogue. Give it a try. Okay, let's try it, Dalton. Sure. It starts with you. Can I help you with something? Why are you staring at me? Oh, pardon me. My name is Dalton Donner. Pleased to meet you. Nice to meet you, Dalton. That's a cool name, but what do you want? I'm sorry, I couldn't help but overhear your conversation with JD in the cafeteria today. Where were you? I didn't see you in the cafeteria. I was in the hallway. I was looking at you through the window of the door. Okay, so you heard the conversation I had with JD. So what? Veronica, I don't think you should consort with a guy like that. He's trouble. In what way? He doesn't have your best interest at heart, Veronica. He has ulterior motives. I don't agree. I think he's a nice guy with only the best of intentions. Believe me, Veronica, he's not. Please heed my warning. Can I talk to you about this in the parking lot after school? Tomorrow? Sure. I'll see you tomorrow. The next day arrives at Westbrook High School. Miss Sawyer pulls up to the school in her baby blue Porsche. And Dalton Donner pulls up in his Pinto. They both enter the building and proceed to their respective rooms. Miss Sawyer gets on the loudspeaker to give her morning announcements. Good morning, students of Westerberg High School. Welcome to school. I hope you find so much intellectual stimulation in your endeavors on this beautiful day. That's my hope. It is my hope against hope. What I know to be the truth is that some of you are here to learn and love knowledge, and the only knowledge that some of you love is where the crazy glue is in supplies so that you can put crazy glue in unsuspecting people's seats so that their asses get stuck to the seats. For the people who love to learn and improve themselves so that they can become productive, happy, assimilated, and civil members of society, have a great day. Dalton Donner, an aspiring young scientist, sees a science teacher in the hallway. Her name is Miss Eisenstein. Good morning, Miss Eisenstein. How's the science going? Science is good, Dalton. It's interesting that your name is Eisenstein. Charlotte Eisenstein. That's very close to Einstein. It's a coincidence. Albert Einstein is a personal hero of mine. I have an idea for you, Miss Eisenstein. Would you like to try to experiment with the DNA of some of these teachers here at Westerberg High School and crossbreed them to form a mutant monster that may further mutate into a superhuman entity that can teleport into other times in human history on Earth and the history of creatures on other planets by putting themselves in psychic trances? Sure. I'll talk to you about this later. Bye. Have a great day. The next day, Or the day ends, and Dalton sees Veronica by her car in the parking lot outside of the school. I have to warn you about JD. What about him? He has some ulterior motives at the school. He has it in for some of the other students. Beware of him. He's dangerous. Oh, I doubt that. He's a nice young man. He doesn't want to hurt people. He wants to spread kindness wherever he goes. He's full of love. He's got nothing but good vibes emanating from him. He's so wonderful. Bullshit. He's a fucking asshole. He likes to hurt people. Look out. There's a lot of malevolent people at this school, JD, and I have formed an alliance to defend ourselves. I'll see you later. Veronica. Would you like to meet me at the Snappy Snack Shack tomorrow for a turbo dog and a slushie? Sure. The next day arrives and Veronica sees Dalton pull up in the parking lot of the Snappy Snack Shack, where she is waiting for him and her baby little Porsche in his Pinto. Hi, Veronica. You look incredible. Thanks, Mike. Let's go inside the store and get a slushie and a turbo dog. Sure. Dalton and Veronica go inside the Snappy Snack Shack and order their food. A woman takes their order. How can I help you? Give me a turbo dog and a grape slushie. A turbo dog and a cherry slushie for me. I'll get that for you. Let me warn you. The slushies are amazing, but the turbo dogs are fucking disgusting. Shouldn't you be promoting the food here? Being an employee of the Snappy Snack Shack? No. What do I fucking care? They pay me minimum wage. I'll give them minimum effort for a minimum wage. That's cool. Did you know that that's a line from a Replacements song? No? I just thought of that myself. I've never heard of the Replacements. Who are they? They're a rock and roll band from Minneapolis. They have an album called Hootenanny where they sing, I'll give you a minimum effort for a minimum wage. It's such a coincidence that you thought of that independently of that song. That's cool. The human minds of people are connected on a deep level. There is a real telepathic phenomenon happening. I might have harvested that notion from the mind of the Replacements. In the subconscious of both of us, we may have simultaneously thought that. For them, it found its expression in a song. For me, it found its expression in my disillusionment with working at the Snappy Snack Shack. But the Snappy Snack Shack is a wonderful place to work. The Snappy Snack Shack? A wonderful place to work? Bull fucking shit. This place is a grime hole where you pray every night to a God that you hope exists to spare you from having some maniac rob you at gunpoint. There are no fucking benefits. I don't even get free turbo dogs and slushies. Then I go home to my hole-in-the-wall apartment and watch the lottery drawing every night on television while feasting on a frozen Swanson dinner. To me, that would be paradise. It's all perspective. You just need to look at it with better eyes. No, it sucks. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye. Would you like to go to your house? Yeah, Dalton and Veronica at the Veronica's house. They had a terrific evening. Dalton was just about to leave for the evening when Veronica turned to him. Dalton? Yes, what is it, Veronica? Would you like to spend the night here? Sure. That'd be wonderful. Where can I sleep? With me in my bed. Seriously? Sure. It's just around the corner at the end of the hallway. Mike and Veronica come to the end of the hallway where Veronica's bedroom is. This is a beautiful bedroom, Veronica. I notice you have a telescope. Can I have a look? Sure. Take a look through it. Mike looks through the telescope and sees a beautiful array of planets and constellations on that warm evening in early June. Do you see that planet to the west of Orion? I can see it. Which planet is it? That's planet John and Q. It is? How do you know? On some nights, planet John and Q, though many light years away, emits a brilliant light, enabling it to be seen by the naked human eye here on Earth. When this occurs, if you are staring right at the planet, you receive alien messages transmitted to your mind through a kind of transom that connects material reality to non-material reality in the field of thought forms. Are they in the form of words? No, it's pure thought. You receive thoughts from aliens on planet Chanakyu in a kind of esoteric field where your thoughts can be sent to the aliens. That's fascinating. Is there any alien in particular that you are getting to know? There's a male alien named Kando and a female alien named Isidorix. I've become acquainted with. They are in a lover's dispute. Turn around and looking back at you, Veronica. Veronica turns around and sees Kando and Isidorix in the back of her. They have apparently teleported to Earth and are standing there in Veronica's bedroom. Greetings, Earthlings. Hi. Wow. How'd you get here so quickly? We teleported from planet John and Q. Nice bedroom. Thanks, Kando. Would you aliens like a drink or something? No, we have to get going. Kando and Isidorix teleported back to planet John and Q. Wow. So now you met Kando and Isidorix. Yeah, that was interesting. You should be with me, Veronica. We'll talk about it. Dalton and Veronica had a wonderful evening.